All right, YouTube. So Trump was out there at Fort Drum today addressing the 10th Mountain Division, or at least some soldiers from the 10th Mountain Division, a very decorated outfit, and talking about how he's going to sign in the Space Force. He's going to sign more military spending, or approve of it, rather. It's kind of repackaged differently, but this is essentially Bush 2.0. And I love Trump. Trump's a great president, but Mike Pence and all the other deep staters there in the cabinet, they like things like this, and that's why Pence was the one to introduce him. He said, "Oh, he's a champion of the men and women of the United States Armed Forces." It's just propaganda, though. They're basically just trying to rake in more money for the government. And I'm not saying that Trump approves of this, but it's like figuratively, he has like a gun against his head in a lot of ways. So he's got to do shit like this. Unfortunately, he's just basically going to come out and be a puppet, a deep state puppet. And that's kind of how I feel he was today. And look, I am all for the military. I love our veterans. I love our soldiers. I love all of our servicemen. But there is an elephant in the room. That's basically the fact that, look, we spend a lot more on military spending. So essentially, our military spending is all the other countries combined. I don't know if that's still up to date, but still, it's the term that's recycled. I think a lot of conservatives like myself would probably say that's not a good thing because we're spending a lot of money or enriching the military-industrial complex. It's not a good thing. So, I just want to come out and say that I totally disagree with this move. I disapprove of this move. The National Defense Authorization Act is a violation of our rights and can essentially get you detained without any kind of probable cause. So, no bueno. All right, that was a pretty good take. I'm going to end it on that. So the 10th Mountain Division, so they are part of the 18th Airborne Corps. They have the 82nd Airborne Infantry Division, essentially paratroopers, and then you got the 101st Air Assault Division, which is, I guess their whole thing is Blackhawks and everything. I might have that wrong, but they definitely played a big role in Somalia and everything where Blackhawks were used. So, and definitely during Vietnam, along with the other one, the 25th Infantry Division, they were very prominent in Vietnam. So you got the Air Assault and the 25th Division, like they were pretty big in Vietnam. That was a lot of the fighting force down there. I'm sure they sent the Big Red One down there, and I don't know. I'm not too. I'd have to research that because I did some. I actually did a couple projects in high school about Korea and Vietnam. So not so much Vietnam, but more or less Korea. And then I think I skipped Vietnam and went straight to the first Gulf War. So yeah. But no, it's interesting. I like military history, but I have to remind myself that it's kind of a byproduct of greediness. So it's all these motherfuckers, pardon my French, that are coming out, and they're basically trying to fund both sides. And, it's controlled genocide in a lot of ways. That's what war is, Sorry, that thought was not very coherent. All right, I'll see you guys later. God bless. Please keep my godfather in your prayers. I'm begging you, because, that's all I gotta say. Peace.